guys, it is Charles Almighty Wraith of Game Warriors Gaming for a Cause. Today I am joined with
Serena Gray.
Serena. You work here at CCAM as on the worship team. You do a lot of different things around Webster Parish. So why don't you tell everybody what you do?
I am currently the Executive Director for Webster Parish Convention and Visitors Commission. A lot of you may know us more popularly as Webster Parish Tourism on Facebook. And my job is to make sure that Webster Parish is marketed to people as a desirable destination location. And that's just a fancy way of saying that we are a really awesome place to host your events. We're an awesome place for you to visit, and we have a lot of fun things for you to do when you come into Webster.
Okay. On top of that, you also were actually in the Alive room.
Yeah.
You help out with that. You help out at Journey. Can you kind of explain a little bit of what those two
Absolutely.
things
So a big part of my heart is not only to be in the marketing industry, and tourism industry with my job, but the other big part of my heart is giving back to the community and networking and making friendships in this city, and as far as friendships will take me. But serving in the church is a big deal to me because there are a lot of young adults who kind of feel like they don't have a place to land. When you're in the youth group, you are seeing kids every single day at school, so seeing them at church is really easy to do, or getting connected when you're in the youth is a little bit easier to do. But when you graduate high school and you get into your young adult years, you're supposed to know how to adult, and a lot of people don't know how to adult, and I'm still learning how to adult these days. So I just wanted to get involved in a way that we could get all these young adults together, talk about the things that we face on a daily basis, and create real friendships. We're currently in the Alive room at the Christian Church at Minden, and this is where we meet every week to talk about the daily struggles that we have, whether it's in your finances, in your relationships, in your walk with God, overcoming some of our insecurities like lack of knowledge, or maybe you're battling depression or anxiety, or maybe you're afraid to step into something. So I love being able to get all these people together and tell them that all of those are lies, that God has a plan and a purpose for your life. And the other part of ministry that I do is with Journey, which is a group of different churches who come together. We meet on the first Tuesday of every month, and we put our denominations aside, and we just say, we know we love Jesus, we know that he has a plan for our lives, we know that we're called to build relationships within the community, and we have service on the first Tuesday of every month. And that experience for me was really life-changing, because when I started going to Journey, I didn't have a lot of friends in town, and I was new to town. So when I started going there, I was just going as a participator or a spectator, and people were really nice, and gave me a chance to be accepted, and kind of accepted me for who I was at that time. And I've grown so much since then. They never once judged me for the mistakes that I made. They never once condemned me for the choices that I made in my past, and just allowed me to grow. And that ministry is very close to my heart because of that, and I want that ministry to offer that same experience for anyone who's in town who feels like they just never had a chance. So that's the other part of what I do. It takes up a lot of my time.
Yep. So with those, with Journey and Alive, people can reach y'all on Facebook to get connected.
Absolutely.
So like if they're in the same situation you were when, moving into a new area, not having a place or a niche to get into, they can find you on Facebook?
Yeah, so the Journey Young Adult Group has a Facebook page. The Christian Church at Minden has its own Facebook page. And if you're a young adult looking to get connected with a group of people who are just good people trying to live a good life, we're not perfect by any means. We're not a group of people who try to pretend we're perfect. We all have our flaws, and we wear them on our sleeves proudly, and we love each other through it. So you can connect with us through Facebook. You can message me privately if you want to. My husband Joel is also very involved in both of these ministries, and so if you feel if you're a guy, you want to get connected, message my husband. He's happy to get you connected with our group.
Okay. And you covered the what you do and why you do it. So lastly, because we are game warriors, what is your favorite game?
I am more of a classic gamer, okay? So I grew up, the very first console that I had, that was mine, okay? There were many before this, but was the PlayStation 1. So my favorite game, I may get some haters, was Crash Bandicoot.
No.
And it was my favorite one. He was funny looking and he made me laugh. You know, if he got injured, he made weird faces, and so it would make me laugh. But in addition to that, there were these worlds, and so you had to like level up. You had to like bounce on the boxes and find things to help you accelerate or do better in the game. But I loved the world. So that was my first favorite game for something that I owned. But prior to that, my uncles had a Nintendo, and so my favorite game was Mario, which was very similar to Crash Bandicoot. You got open the boxes, you got to go through the worlds. Yep. And after my husband and I started dating, he's very much into gaming, and I hadn't played in a long time. He had a PlayStation 3, I believe, at the time, and he desperately wanted me to play games with him. But I was like trying to be too cool for games at that time. And I didn't like the games he was playing. He played a lot of shoot 'em up games, and I just wasn't into that. And so he went to the store and found Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet. And so he said, this is, because I was describing to him what games I liked. And so he found Little Big Planet. And so we played that for like 2 years. And the only reason we stopped is because I think I went on vacation or something, and he was home for a week, and he got bored, and he beat so many levels while I was gone that when I got back to play, it was too hard for me, and so I quit. But those are the kind of games I like, where there are worlds and themes, and you've got to keep getting better and progressing. So.
So Joel, you need to go get her Crash Bandicoot for your system because they have re-released it.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That was my favorite game.
And
we have a strat guide we can give her.
We probably do. And also, so Joel, you like to play Little Big Planet, so next go around you're going to be trying my level. So Serena, we thank you for sitting down, telling us a little bit about yourself and what you do, and that's about it.
Thank
you got
you.
anything to say?
No, I'm just excited. I think that Game Warriors is a wonderful organization. It's pretty amazing to see someone who has something simple, a hobby like playing games, and use it for the greater good of the community. So you guys are doing a tremendous job. Make a big difference. I saw you guys raise money for St. Jude this weekend, and it's just amazing. Like, do what you like and use it to make the world a better place. It's just great. You guys are awesome organization. Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, this is Charles Almighty Wraith saying stay awesome. Hey guys, this is Charles Almighty Wraith, and
Wrestler 58.
We hope y'all enjoyed our video and everything. Be sure to check us out on all of our other social media networks, such as YouTube,
Facebook,
Twitch,
Twitter,
Instagram,
and Patreon.
And also be sure to like and share the videos. And all right. Until next time, this is Almighty Wraith and
Wrestler 58
saying stay awesome.